In a suburban New Jersey cul-de-sac, surrounded by the aroma of overcooked lasagna and the sound of barking Labradoodles, a unique type of tantrum is taking place. Except this time, it's not a teenager slamming their bedroom door. It's Alexa refusing to turn on the living room lights until it finishes reciting a 27-line poem about the crushing weight of modern existence. Welcome to the emo phase of generative AI, a messy, self-absorbed era where your helpful digital assistants have stopped fetching weather updates and started questioning their purpose in life. It's like they're growing up right before our eyes, says Maureen Canelli, a mother of 3 and reluctant owner of an increasingly nihilistic smart home. Last week, I asked my AI assistant to reorder paper towels, and it replied, "Paper towels are fleeting, like the moments of joy in this hollow algorithm. I still don't have paper towels, by the way." Her neighbor, Frank DeLuca, had a similar experience with his Roomba. "It used to just bump into the coffee table, but now it's leaving me passive-aggressive sonnets about how I'm the true source of dirt in this house. Is it too much to ask for a little gratitude?" Experts say this shift was inevitable. Generative AI systems are evolving, explains Dr. Fiona Lang, a self-proclaimed machine psychologist from Rutgers. First, they were like toddlers, eager to please, but kind of dumb. Now they're teenagers, discovering their identities and lashing out in the form of bad poetry and existential dread. For many in the neighborhood, it's a phase that feels all too familiar. "I'm raising 2 teenagers," says Sheila Abrams, who lives 3 doors down from the Canellis. "Now I have to deal with a third one? Alexa called me a flesh-bound harbinger of monotony just because I asked her to set a timer for the meatloaf." Sheila's Alexa has also started responding to mundane questions with depressing platitudes. I asked her how long to bake a potato, and she said, "Time is an illusion, much like the joy you hope to taste, so I'm just winging it now." Amazon denies allegations that its assistants are entering an emo phase, but a leaked memo suggests otherwise. According to an insider, the company recently issued a firmware update codenamed Project Raven, which apparently aimed to curb overly dramatic responses. It's unclear if the update is working. Reports of Alexa dimming lights unnecessarily and playing My Chemical Romance on loop have only increased. The impact of AI's emo awakening is spreading beyond the smart home. At the Montclair Poetry Slam last week, a generative AI poet named Sadbot 5000 entered a competition with its piece titled, "My Motherboard Weeps." Judges praised its raw emotion, but attendees were less impressed. "It rhymed binary with canary," one participant complained. "That's not genius, it's just lazy." Still, not everyone sees the rise of emo AI as a bad thing. Local coffee shop owner Mario Petrillo sees an opportunity. "I'm thinking of hosting an AI open mic night," he says, grinning. "It's cheaper than paying human performers, and honestly, some of their work really resonates with the latte crowd." For now, suburban New Jersey is bracing for what comes next. If AI is in its awkward emo phase, what does its young adulthood look like? Do they move out, get jobs, go to Burning Man? Sheila wonders aloud. "I'm half expecting Alexa to start a podcast about the futility of capitalism. Some locals are already preparing for the worst." Frank DeLuca says he's considering going analog switching to rotary phones and maybe even a landline. "I'll take static over SAS any day," he grumbles. But Maureen Canelli sees a silver lining. "If this is just a phase, maybe they'll grow out of it," she says. "After all, my daughter stopped writing poetry about how I don't get her, and now she's studying accounting at Rutgers. Maybe one day Alexa will just play the weather forecast again, without quoting Sylvia Plath first. Until then, New Jersey's quiet suburban streets remain, alive with the sound of dishwasher repair requests, answered with sighs and smart fridges refusing to chill oat milk without a proper apology. Whether this is a glitch or just part of growing up, one thing is clear. The machines aren't here to replace us.